guys, welcome back to the Stuff of Legend. My name is D'Lo, and today we're going to be talking about some rumors today. We're going to be talking about potential surprises. I'm not sure whether or not these things are accurate. This is actually 100% speculation, and based on posts and social media activity from certain people revolving around certain movies based on TV shows. So, a couple months ago, if you guys have been following, I had posted about the Teen Titans Go movie, and I posted about that with my daughter. And we were excited. We were nervous. The trailer is both funny and not funny at different points throughout the trailer. It gets your hopes up, and then it totally drops. All your hope goes away. But then at the end, there's another really funny joke, and so you're kind of like, is it even going to be worth seeing? We don't know yet, but I have other news that I've talked about with you guys. You guys also saw my video about Halsey and Little Yachty and Nicolas Cage joining the cast. Among Kristen Bell and Will Arnett already being cast in there. Every one of them has confirmed casting except for Will Arnett, which is kind of funny. It makes you question. It's like, okay, are they just... We know he played Lego Batman. Is he going to be Is he going to be Batman or Lego Batman inside of this? We know it's a Warner Brothers production. We know it's also a DC production. It's a big movie. It's actually going to have theatrical release. It just makes you start to wonder, are they saving his casting because he's Batman? Is he going to be playing like a voice on the other end of a phone and we're supposed to assume it's Batman, but they never want to say it? I don't get why he's the only person that doesn't have a cast on IMDb. He's there. It says Will Arnett, but he doesn't have an assigned cast, which means he could be playing multiple roles. He could be playing Batman, and then maybe it's not really Batman. Maybe it's someone else. Maybe he's playing the villain. We don't know. But that's not the topic of today's discussion. Now, back when I had first seen that news, it was after the trailer had dropped. I didn't even know they were going to make a film until the trailer was released back in February. And I had seen it because I follow Jason David Frank, who plays Tommy Oliver, the original Green Ranger in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series, the very first Power Rangers series. He's like everybody's favorite. If the Red Ranger's your favorite, that's fine. But everybody likes Tommy. Tommy's awesome. He was the bad guy gone good. And it was just such a sweet arc in a kid's show, and man, he brought so much life to that show. It was amazing. He was a huge inspiration for many people, especially myself, growing up, wanting to, join martial arts and learn karate and learn how to punch and kick and jump and flip and all that stuff. And great guy. I've seen him at Wizard Convention, which is like a mini Comic-Con, if you guys aren't familiar. He's a great dude. I love following the dude, and I love following his vlogs on YouTube and everything. I follow him on every social media platform that he is on, and what's funny is that when I had heard of the Teen Titans Go, I had actually heard of it because I got a notification. I follow him on YouTube on JDFFFN. That's 3 Fs, so it's JDF is his name, JDFFFN, so 3 Fs. And that's his YouTube channel. I follow him there, and I didn't realize at first that it was him whose YouTube channel had posted the trailer for the Teen Titans Go, and I thought that was super weird when I found out. Like, I watched the trailer, I watched it, and then at the end of it, it was like JDFFFN. I was like, what? Why is he posting? Is he in the movie? And then he's not on the IMDb. He didn't mention anything about being in the movie, but he shared the trailer. And he doesn't do that for anything that he's not in. I'm looking right here. The Transformers Titans Return. He is a voice in there, so he shares about that. His My Morphin Life vlog, he's in that, so he shared about that all the time. I follow that. I love that. It's a lot of fun to get to see him go to all the conventions and meet all the fans and that kind of stuff. There's some really cool testimonies about like fans who got to meet him, and they had crazy stories like family situations, but just meeting him, they got some hope, and they were blessed to be able to meet him. But it's really interesting seeing him post about something that he is presumably not in, which makes me and many fans, especially those in the comments of that particular video, question whether or not he is in that video. And I would go as far as to say I think he's going to be in that movie. I think that he'll have a voice in that film. It would be interesting to see if he actually gets to play the Green Ranger, and if that's something that Warner Brothers and Saban might have teamed up on, because he doesn't post about stuff that's either not his, or it's not a good friend of his, someone he's collaborated with. I can't think of anybody, and I follow him quite a bit, I can't think of anybody that he has relations with over at Warner Brothers in DC. He might. He's a big name. He's been in the industry for a very long time, but I can't see anything. So here's what's interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to you guys, all right? I'm going to read it straight off of his YouTube post. Yeah, January 10th, 2018 is the release date. And he says, the animated film will feature the voice cast of the series, including Greg Sipes as Beast Boy, Scott Manville as Robin, Carrie Payton as Cyborg, Tara Strong as Raven, Hynden Walsh as Starfire. In the film, they reprise their roles from the Cartoon Network series, which follows the crime-fighting adventures and antics of the young superhero roommates. Will Arnett, in parentheses it says the Lego Batman movie, and Kristen Bell, parentheses Frozen, have also joined the voice cast. And that's the end of what he put in the description there. Now, I haven't seen any videos or interviews with him with any of these other individuals, and I'm going to do some research just to double check that. If you guys know that he has a relationship with any of these guys, maybe working or just casual relationship with any of these people, let me know in the comments. I'd love to look into that, and I'd love to, if I'm proven wrong, that's fine. I actually am really excited because I would love to see JDF in this film, and I love just talking about this and theorizing about this with you guys. I'd love to have this conversation with you. How odd do you think it is? I mean, have you guys scrolled through his video uploads? He doesn't share a lot of stuff he's not in. Generally, it's vlogs about his life and his friends and the people he collaborates with. He's very generous and kind to all those who he comes in contact with, but he doesn't seem to have any interaction with anybody else on this roster. I think it's just really interesting that he's posting about this. Now, again, I had thought about this before, but I didn't come to the conclusion that I kind of am sitting on right now, that I think JDF's probably going to be in this next film, in that Teen Titans Go movie. That is something that is also going to draw me to the movie. And, I mean, I was excited when they said Nick Cage joined the film. I love Nick Cage. I think that he himself is a national treasure, and some people have mixed feelings about him. They think he's ridiculous. I love him, and I think it's kind of the same way I feel about Jim Carrey. He's got a few movies out there where he just kills it. He's a great actor, but most of the time you watch him for how ridiculous he is, the facial expressions, his emotional kind of explosive nature, and I think it would be a lot of fun to watch Nick Cage in that role, and also just to reprise that unfulfilled role that he once had as Superman. I think it's just sweet all around. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this, what you think about JDF posting for WB and DC about their trailer, which he apparently has nothing to do with. I'm pretty sure that means he's going to be in the film. Are you guys excited for that? Do you think we might get to see him as the Green Ranger in that film? Do you think that Saban's going to collaborate with DC and Warner Brothers to make that happen? It would be a really good way to draw in a really big crowd, to have not only Nicolas Cage, Halsey, Lil Yachty, Kristen Bell, Will Arnett, and then also to have the freaking Green Ranger. You got JDF as the Green Ranger. He might just be a villain. He might be another DC character. He might be playing Bloodshot from the Valiant universe. Maybe they're doing some sort of crossover there. I don't think so. That's probably not going to happen, and it's probably not going to be him as the Green Ranger, but it would be sick. I'd love to see that. And it wouldn't be the first time that DC has teamed up with the Power Rangers, the Justice League and the Power Rangers comic. I have that. I loaned it to a friend, so I don't have it here for the video, but I'll have to show you guys that sometime, maybe some of my collection. And then, yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that. Are you guys excited? If JDF is in this film, are you going to go see it? I certainly am. I'm ready for some Morphin time. I'm down for that. All of my friends seem to hate the Teen Titans Go, which I agree with. It's ridiculous. It's crazy at times. And it's like 98% ridiculous humor, and then like 2% story and action, which is not my flavor for a TV show, at least not that kind of comedy. But let me know what you guys think. Is it going to be enough to get you guys to the theaters to maybe support this film if Jason David Frank makes an appearance in here? I surely will be there. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please give me a like, give me a share, subscribe to my channel, and most importantly, if you want to do me a favor, hit the notification bell and go into the little settings and just make sure that you're notified whenever I upload my next video. That helps me out a lot, and it helps me be seen by YouTube. It helps the algorithm recognize me as someone somebody wants to see. And if not, whatever. Just let me know in the comments if you like this video, what you didn't like about this video. It helps me in my creative process when I'm making these films and these discussions. So thank you guys so much. Oh, another quick update is that my son is going to be born very soon, hopefully. The due date is approaching, and my wife is starting to get hard contractions. So be praying for us. We're getting ready. We're both very excited. And I'll be probably switching over to that new format of videos that I let you guys know in channel update number 6, where I'm going to be asking you guys more questions. And it'll be pretty similar to this. It's going to help cut down some of the editing process so that I can spend more time with my family, more time taking care of my wife and daughter while my newborn son will be nursed, and we're going to be bonding with him. It's going to be a great time. But I still plan to put out at least 2 videos every week for you guys in a smaller format with less editing, and it'll probably be something more like this. So that'll be more of the speed that we're going to look at. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great rest of your day. And as always, stay tuned for more right here on The Stuff of Legend Dragon Sword. Hiya!